This video features learning providers from across the sector talking about how using the ELSIS toolkits has transformed CPD for their managers and helped to transform their organisations.
It's quite useful to just be able to dip in and out and move to different things because there's so much on there.
The toolkit has demonstrated what we can achieve when we work together as a team.
Understanding is absolutely key, and that is what the ELSIS Leadership and Management Toolkit assists us in.
Produced by the sector for the sector, the toolkits are helping staff become better leaders with access to a vast array of online information and resources.
Some of the resources you can download. Other things are interactive, so you can position things around to give you a diagnostic as to where you think you are and where your organisation is.
They're very much dip in, dip out. There's access 24/7. They comprise of a whole range of different topics which are broken down into modules.
There's a lot of breadth to it, from managing finance to managing teams, leadership, and it has a core approach throughout which covers improving quality.
Throughout the modules, users can record their reflections on improving quality, which increases their understanding of leadership and management approaches.
At the end of this, you've got your own personal reflections that you can also export into a CPD tool with the Institute for Learning, which is a big benefit.
Once you get in, you do get quite hooked on them really, and I found myself wandering into all sorts of other areas that I didn't intend to, finding all sorts of things that would be really good to use.
It's given me new ideas. Yes, I was doing that, but why don't I try and do that this way? Will it make a difference? And yes, it has.
Using the toolkit modules to drive group CPD sessions enables teams of managers to come together to share, discuss and develop ideas for improvement.
Every week we see each other, whereas previously we were working on our own. We've all got our own skills and we've all shared them.
The dynamic is quite extraordinary when you use the tools in that way, either working in pairs, buddying up or working in groups.
Here's an activity that we can do together and see if you could recognise some of the comments that staff make.
These dynamics are breaking down formal barriers, with the toolkits acting as a catalyst, creating communal approaches to organisational change and innovation.
With the toolkit, it was new, it was something we all looked at together and we were able to say, I don't get this, or this is fantastic, and explain why on a very level playing field.
The unexpected outcome has been the impact that it has had on the culture of organisations, those breaking down of barriers between colleagues because they are having a shared experience.
The impact on organisations has been shared with others at conference events.
We wanted to see what kind of innovation you could bring to this.
Have a look at each module that you've been looking at, just a module each, and come back with key elements that you think would be good for new managers.
It's seeded future activity and it's underpinned what we actually wanted to do. So for us, it's been an extremely good experience.
It's been really interesting hearing how the toolkits have been used in other providers. I think one of the things I'm going to do when I get back to my college is go and see our training and development team. Because we think, I think from what I've heard from how other people have used it, that we're probably missing a trick here.
It's almost as though we lit a fire. And I guess it was because we were starting off with people telling us that was the way they were starting to use it. It's not just about convenience. People are starting to understand that a resource like the Leadership Toolkits actually stands on its own 2 feet alongside traditional forms of teaching.
To find out more about how the toolkits could be used to improve your organisation, visit leadershiplearning.org.uk or call the help desk on 024 7662 7953.